Check, 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 check. Hey, Ozzy, check out. 44's the mic, 44's the mic. Check, check. Report. Check out.
From the gun, Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Recovered.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
They'll take over first.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Jackson is going to keep it himself. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 7.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Being chased out left. His throw incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. Third down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Oh my God, don't sack me.
And he was hit as he threw there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And going deep.
Oh my God. This nigga what? Oh my God. This nigga is ass. Bro, I'm playing the worst Madden player of my fucking life and I'm losing to him.
44-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception.
Jesus,
I'm going to use overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Oh man, what is this?
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 2nd down.
Peters on the coverage.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
I missed the touchdown, bro. I missed the fucking touchdown. I'm so slow to react. My God, he was burnt. And I held the fucking ball. Oh my God, what am I doing, man? What the fuck I'm doing?
We're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 3-yard line.
Jackson now down around his goal line. Dancing to his left. Man open left side is Brown.
This nigga's just running with the ball. Fucking
23
trash.
yards the pick up there.
Okay.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Okay, I got you.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Jackson on 1st down. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Incomplete.
You don't want mine with the fucking more. I got your bitch ass, man.
Instead, it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Jackson's going to throw it. Forced out to his left. And his fires incomplete. J.K. Dobbins is the one who's looking for it. But now it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And 10 yards to
Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chris Jones bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Here's Sam Cook now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Hardman on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
at their own 39-yard line.
Starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Flush to his right. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision here with a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. There he goes left side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop them with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
1-yard line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Bell. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Raven 6-yard line.
The Chiefs now going to... back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Tonight's final score, Chiefs 41,